What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with week number 10 of our Columbus Aviators franchise, with the Aviators getting ready for a rematch against the Houston Texans. And this is a big game. We have Marcus Mariota and Curtis Harden both coming back from injuries. That's definitely going to help us out quite a lot in this division battle. We beat the Texans earlier on in the season. However, any given Sunday definitely proves true within divisions. You never know which team's going to show up. There's a lot more heart involved in each game, and neither team wants to get shown up, and the Texans are right on our heels right now. If they can actually pick up a victory over us here, we are going to be tied within the division. Now, our division record is a little bit better. That would definitely play in our favor, but we don't want to have a close playoff battle like that. We want to run away with the division, and that's what we are going to try to do here today. Kicking us off, this is going to be Dexter McCluster fielding this on about the 8-yard line. A nice little spin move there, and he will take it up to the 34-yard line, and that is where Marcus Mariota and company will take over. Mariota and Harden both coming back from injuries, as we said earlier, and we're really hoping our offense can be a lot more explosive like we saw earlier in the season. It definitely hasn't been quite as good under XxSnEaKyPxx. Now, he did have a really good game at one point in time, but we need more production in the receiving game for sure. This is xxSnEaKyPxx on the right side for a 6-yard run to get things going. 2nd and 4 now. Mariota on the left side connects with Delaney Walker. That's a first down to the 46-yard line. A little pitch now. xxSnEaKyPxx on the outside has a first down, and more still on his feet out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Texan territory. A little screenplay now. Dexter McCluster on the left side. Down across the 25-yard line to the 22, 1st and 10 for the Aviators, and then a horrible throw from Marcus Mariota, and that is going to get intercepted by Ballantyne from the Texans, making the play there. Just that rust for Mariota, that's pretty much what we're going to have to chalk that one up to. It was a terrible throw, and the Texans are going to make us pay. Kellen Moore coming into the game for the Texans to get things going. He's really kind of struggling this season. Wasn't necessarily planning on being the starting quarterback coming into the season, but that's the role he's fallen into, and he has yet to really step up to the challenge. He does have a lot of playmakers around him, both on offense and defense, and that's the reason the Texans record's been pretty solid so far this season. 3rd and 4 now. Moore going to have to make a throw here on the left side. Arian Foster not going to get a first, and the Aviators are going to be back out onto the field as xxSnEaKyPxx ran for about 8 yards there. 2nd and 2. Mariota on the right side connects with Kendall Wright up to midfield at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 on the left side now. xxSnEaKyPxx all the way down to the 40-yard line. 2nd and 1. xxSnEaKyPxx has a first down to the 37. 1st and 10. Mariota pressure on its way, and he is going down. That is a big sack. Michael Powers making the play there, and it'll be 2nd and 23. And if I'm not mistaken, Powers is actually a rookie, as Boykin getting a sack now. 3rd and 31 for the Aviators. Not a good position to be in, and Curtis Harden cannot hold on to the ball, and Jonathan Joseph makes a diving interception. The ball laid rest on the quarterback for the Texans, and Joseph just grabbed it off his stomach. Unbelievable play and awareness by Joseph there. Now the Texans have the ball with much better field position here over the middle. This is Arian Foster out of the backfield for a first down, a 5-yard gain there. Foster on the left side this time, not getting away. I thought he was going to avoid the tackle. It did not happen. A 2-yard gain there, but Kobe Fleener, the big free agent pickup down to the 40-yard line, has a first down. Nowhere for Foster to go this time. It'll be 2nd and 11. Play action. Kellen Moore rolling out this time over the middle. Will connect with Kobe Fleener again, and Fleener's going to take it down to the 31-yard line. A 10-yard gain as Foster has a first down here for the Texans. A 4-yard run there. This is Stephen Ridley now bouncing off one tackle, still on his feet all the way down to the 13-yard line. A 14-yard gain. Ridley again going up the middle this time, picking up 3 more. 2nd and 7. Kellen Moore going to find Jordan this time. It'll be 3rd and 5. A crucial play here on the right side. Kobe Fleener not going to have it. And the Texans are going to kick a field goal right through the uprights here early in the second quarter, and they will have a 3-0 lead. Very low-scoring quarter. That is not something we have become too accustomed to throughout this franchise so far, but it is what it is. I like seeing that the defenses are stepping up a little bit more now. 2nd and 9. Mariota off to the races. He will slide down, but it is coming back with the holding call. 2nd and 19. Pressure on its way. Mariota barely getting the ball out of his hands there. 3rd and 19 now over the middle. Doyle Green Beckham cannot hold on to the ball, and the Texans have great field position as Foster gets stuffed immediately. A 4-yard loss there. 2nd and 14 over the middle. Damian Stafford's going to get an interception for the Aviators. A very poor throw there from Moore, and that's about as easy as it gets for Stafford. He actually had an interception like that last week as well, and he will take all of those easy ones. xxSnEaKyPxx, a screenplay on the right side. That's good for about 9 yards. 2nd and 1, xxSnEaKy up the middle, and he is going to have a first down at the 47. Pressure coming again. Mariota going down. Raheem Moore getting the sack, and Mariota not having a lot of time to do just about anything here today. Curtis Harden finally making his presence known. He's been kind of quiet so far today. 3rd and 4, Dorial Green-Beckham will have a first down to the 42-yard line of Texan territory. xxSnEaKyPxx this time going up the middle. He will only pick up a yard. Doran Dickerson getting stuffed right off the bat. 3rd and 9 now. Mariota over the middle. Dorial Green-Beckham has a first down to the 31-yard line. A little pitch to xxSnEaKyPxx. Going left this time. Bouncing off one tackle, he goes out of bounds at the 25 after picking up 6. 2nd and 4 on the right side. Delaney Walker down to the 8-yard line. 1st and goal for the Columbus Aviators to the right side. Kendall Wright into the end zone. Touchdown for the Aviators. Finally getting on the board here. Usually their offense is doing a lot more work. However, we do still have a lead. 7-3 is going to be the score. Our defense helping out with that one, getting the interception and setting us up with good field position. Moore going over the middle. He will connect with Austin Pettis up to the 47-yard line. 57 yards passing right now for Moore. Really not doing great against this Columbus Aviator defense right now. 2nd and 4, Arian Foster on the right side. Shy of that first down mark. 3rd and 1. And Ridley has nowhere to go. He gets stuffed immediately, and the Aviators will take over as xxSnEaKyPxx runs up the middle for 6 there. 2nd and 4 on the left side. That is swatted down. Could have been intercepted. 3rd and 4 now. Mariota on the right side. Kendall Wright drops the pass, and that'll give the Texans the ball back. On the left side, Kobe Fleener has a first down and more across midfield down to the 41-yard line. Arian Foster on the right side, losing 3 on the play. 2nd and 13, Foster up the middle. He will gain some yards back. 3rd and 9 now. Kellen Moore, a screenplay to Ridley, and he breaks one tackle. He will not break the second, but that is going to get them in field goal range, and the Texans will kick a field goal through the uprights. We have a 1-point game. 6-7 is going to be the score. 3 minutes to go before halftime. Aviators looking to put some more points up on the board before that happens, but xxSnEaKyPxx nowhere to go there. 2nd and 11 now. Pressure on its way. A screenplay, xxSnEaKyPxx on the outside, making something happen here all the way up to the 40-yard line. A 21-yard gain there. 1st and 10 on the left side. xxSnEaKyPxx again. That's good for about 5. 2nd and 5. Mariota over the middle. Kendall Wright cannot hold on to the ball. 3rd and 5 now for the Aviators. Dorial Green-Beckham has a first across midfield to the 49-yard line. A minute and a half to go, but pressure is coming, and Mariota is going down. Clowney getting the sack there. 2nd and 22. Pressure again. He is not having time to do much at all. 3rd and 22 going deep, and he is going to overthrow Curtis Harden there. That'll give the Texans the ball back with a minute to go before halftime. Kobe Fleener nowhere to go. 2nd and 11 now. Moore on the left side. Wide open is DeAndre Hopkins all the way to the 48-yard line. The Texans call a timeout. Hopkins again. 2nd and 2. Moore working down the field. He's throwing this one deep, and he cannot come down with the ball. 3rd and 2 for the Texans over the middle. And another dropped pass. They will punt the ball away. 30 seconds to go. And the Aviators are going to run us into halftime. 7-6 is going to be the score. A low-scoring defensive battle right now. And, you can see the rust on Mariota and Curtis Harden right now. They're not clicking like they were before they went down with injuries. And it might take some time to get that chemistry back, They've both had a few weeks off, and they need to adjust to the NFL game again. As you can see, 4.9 yards of play for the Texans. Their offense is actually doing a little bit better. We are back in the second half now. The Texans are going to start off with the ball down by 1 here, and Foster loses a yard there. 2nd and 11. That pass is going to get dropped. 3rd and 11 now. Kellen Moore scanning the field on the right side. A missed throw to DeAndre Hopkins, and the Aviators will take over as xxSnEaKyPxx runs it up the middle for 6 yards there. 2nd and 4 on the left side. Curtis Harden cannot hold on to the ball. That rust still there. 3rd and 4 now. Doran Dickerson will deliver an Aviator first down to the 46-yard line. Mariota this time going to scramble. No holding call this time, and he will slide down after picking up 7. 2nd and 3. xxSnEaKyPxx not going to be able to get a first here, so it'll be 3rd and 2. xxSnEaKyPxx again up the middle. That is not going to cut it. 4th and 1, a field goal, and once again, Mason Johnson is going to shank the kick. This has been an issue all season long, and it's something that the Aviators are going to have to address. 2nd and 8 now. Moore I will say, Johnson's pretty accurate up close. It's always those 45 or longer field goals that he seems to shank. 2nd and 9 now, nowhere for Ridley to go. 3rd and 13 more, going deep down the field, and he has Jordan wide open all the way to the 27-yard line. Handoff to Foster, this time nowhere for him to go. 2nd and 9, another handoff, Foster right up the middle, this time breaking one tackle. It's not going to cut it though. We'll have a 3rd and 5 situation here, and on the left side of the field, great defense by Dre Kirkpatrick, forcing the drop there, hitting him right as the ball hit his hands, and the Texans are going to have to settle for a field goal, but with this field goal, they will take the lead. 9-7 is going to be the score here. The Aviators offense has to get in some kind of rhythm here in the second half for them to win this game, as Sankey takes it on the left side for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 now. Over the middle, Delaney Walker hauls it in at the 47-yard line of Texans territory. 1st and 10 on the right side. Sankey breaking one tackle, will not break the second. We'll have a 2nd and 7 now. Pressure on its way, and Mariota is going down. 3rd and 15 now for the Titans on the left side of the field. Curtis Harden has a catch down to the 41-yard line. That was actually our backup Patrick into the game for one throw, but upon returning, Mariota is going to throw another interception to Raheem Moore, and trying to throw it on the run, it just did not pay off. Raheem Moore, the veteran safety, is going to make him pay there. And that is once again the rust showing for Mariota, as Austin Pettis has a catch up to the 47-yard line for the Texans. This is Ridley going up the middle across midfield down to the 47-yard line. A 7-yard run there. Nowhere for Foster to go. It'll be 3rd and 3 now. Moore looking for that first down, and he will connect with Jordan to get it at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 play action. Pressure on its way, and Moore is going down. Cersei getting the sack there. 2nd and 18 now on the right side. This is Colby Fleener, and he's going to take it to the 41-yard line as we enter the 4th quarter. 3rd and 10 now over the middle. Foster is going down after taking a big hit, but he did hold on to the ball for a first down. Nowhere for Foster to go this time. It'll be 2nd and 12 now. Kellen Moore on the right side is going to get intercepted by Parrish Cox. Cox trying to return it, does take it back to the 41-yard line, and he has been huge here lately. That is his 3rd interception over the last 2 games. All season he has 3 interceptions, and they've all been over the last 2 games. He's really been stepping it up lately since the trade. 1st and 10 now. You know, he's rewarding us for having faith in him. Nowhere to really throw the ball here, but except for Delaney Walker, goes off route, comes back to get the ball. He could be gone. A great block from Curtis Harden all the way down to the 2-yard line. A monster play. It was kind of a broken play. Nobody was really open at first. Delaney Walker just went off route, made a good decision there, and a reverse to Kendall Wright. Not going to cut it, but we like the play. We're running it again. Kendall Wright into the end zone. Touchdown for the Columbus Aviators. Their offense coming to life there. It was a little bit of a broken play that made it all happen, but getting a reverse into the end zone is pretty nice. Kendall Wright cut it back up the middle short there, but it's going to be 14-9, a 5-point game. The Texans looking to get something going, but Moore overthrows it there. 2nd and 10, and he is thinking about scrambling, avoiding the sack. He is off to the races, and he is going to go out at about the 32-yard line. Good for a first down. Moore again looking to scramble, very similar to the last run. Another little spin move and another run for a first down. That time he got 11. 1st and 10. Moore, it worked twice before. Why not try again? And he's going to fumble the ball. Tyrone Stevens, the rookie, the 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown Columbus Aviators. The rookie Tyrone Stevens getting a fumble recovery, returning it for a touchdown. And what a play there. Great awareness from the rookie. He's been great all season long. He's really not giving up a whole lot of catches. You might notice DeAndre Hopkins has been fairly quiet today. However, he's not been making a whole lot of big plays, so it's nice to see him step up there. 2nd and 7 on the right side. Stevens again. He could be gone. The 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown. Tyrone Stevens. 2 back-to-back touchdowns for the rookie cornerback, and this could be a breakout game for him. Unbelievable. It is not often you see defensive players get touchdowns. Tyrone Stevens has gotten 2 in as many drives, and that is going to blow the game wide open. 28-9 is going to be the score here, and the Texans find themselves in a big hole after a lot of stepping up from the defense, and now Cersei is going to get an interception. Kellen Moore is starting to panic, and he is making some bad throws, and the Aviators defense is making him pay for it greatly, as now we have a run on the right side. Bishop Sankey takes it all the way down to the 34-yard line. A little pitch out to McCluster this time on the outside, and McCluster has a great run, a pickup of about 20 yards there. 1st and 10. Pressure on its way. Mariota going to wisely throw this ball away instead of forcing it like before. 2nd and 10. Mariota again. And he's going to try to scramble this time. He sees a hole, and he is going to go out at the 1-yard line, a 13-yard gain there, and then a delay of game. Cannot get the snap off in time. It'll be 1st and goal from the 6 on the right side. This is Kendall Wright, and that's going to be good for about a 2-yard gain. 2nd and goal now on the left side. This is Curtis Harden into the end zone. Touchdown for the Columbus Aviators. He really hasn't had a big game. Him and Mariota have yet to really connect like they were prior to their injuries, but he is going to get a touchdown in his first game back. And Jeff Fisher is not pleased with what has been transpiring here. 35-9. It was not that long ago that the score was 7-9. In fact, all these 28 points so far in the 4th quarter alone for the Aviators. They've really picked up their game as Junior Hemingway has a 1st down reception to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 over the middle. DeAndre Hopkins going down at the 44, a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 now more. On the left side, intercepted again, and Parrish Cox is off the 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown, a 3rd defensive touchdown for the Aviators. This is absolutely insane. I don't know what is going on with the defense right now, but they are making plays. Kellen Moore showing his inexperience right now, and a 42-9 ball game. Unbelievable. This is ridiculous right now. That is the 2nd interception for Parrish Cox. He's had 4 over the last 2 games. We've been going up against backup quarterbacks in this span, and it is really starting to show. 2nd and 6 now. This is Donald to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Moore over the middle. Austin Pettis all the way down to the 17. 1st and 10 for the Texans. Moore going to throw it on the run. Finds Colby Fleener, and he will have it down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal. And a false start penalty going to move him back 5 yards. 1st and goal from the 9 now. And into the end zone. Touchdown for the Texans. They finally get their way into the end zone. And that is going to make the score 42-15 here. Only a minute and 26 seconds to go. I think it's safe to say at this point the Aviators are just going to run the clock out. 35 points in the 4th quarter. 3 defensive touchdowns. Just a ridiculous showing from the Aviators. And if you think about it, our offense really did not play all that well. In fact, our defense had as many touchdowns as our offense, and the touchdowns that our offense did get was often set up by plays that our defense made. So we still have some concerns going on with the offense, but defensively, this Aviator team has really stepped up over the last 2 weeks. It's been an issue all season long. We've been giving up a lot of points. And over the last 2 weeks, like I said, they've come to play. Ever since we made the trade, the team has really kind of rallied around each other in this time frame. As you see, our offense didn't do a whole lot here. 6 takeaways for our defense, though. And, one thing to consider is we've been going up against backup quarterbacks the last 2 games. So how much stock we can really put into it, I don't know. But Kellen Moore, 30 of 43, 286 yards, 1 touchdown for him. Mariota in his return, 64.4 quarterback rating, 18 of 30, 214 yards, 2 touchdowns for him. But the interception side of things, just ridiculous. 5 interceptions for Kellen Moore. Patrick did have 1 throw. And 3 interceptions for Mariota. Again, Mariota really not doing a great job on his game back, but he has to shake off that rust. The big thing is our defense stepped up. Without that happening, I don't know if we win this game. Arian Foster could not do anything. Only 1.5 yards a carry. That's ridiculous. Sankey with 4.2. Ridley, on the other hand, for the Texans, had a pretty solid effort with 4.6 yards a carry. And then Moore, who kept scrambling like 3 in a row. He finally fumbled on the 3rd one, but he was doing a good job moving the ball down the field. Kendall Wright getting a touchdown on a running play. I loved that. That was awesome. But ultimately, this game, as we know, has come down to the defense. And once again, 2 straight games, our defense has just been immaculate. It's really unbelievable how well they've performed. We're getting pressure on the quarterback quite frequently. A lot more. That was the other thing. I feel like Mariota didn't really have a whole lot of time to make decisions today. They were always in his grill there, which did lead to some mistakes. But again, defensively, we've been getting a lot of interceptions over the last 2 games. We have not changed the interception slider. We have changed the passing sliders a little bit, but we're going to wait until we play a starting quarterback before we make a decision on that, if it's too much or not. Right now, I don't put a whole lot of thought into it simply because it was Kellen Moore and Fitzpatrick. You know what I mean? But unbelievable showing. Here we go. Parrish Cox, 2 interceptions, 4 over the last 2 games. Tyrone Stevens, the rookie. And if you look over there, he only has 2 total tackles. And the reason for that is it's not often a receiver catches the ball on him. He really has been a lockdown corner for us, a great draft pick. And today we got to see him make some plays, 2 defensive touchdowns. It's not often you see a defensive player get a touchdown. But, man, he has come to play, and I'm really hoping this is a breakout game. McElroy, the rookie, forcing the fumble. Tyrone Stevens recovering it and then taking it to the house, 42 yards. Unbelievable showing. 42-16 is going to be the score. And, again, it's crazy. Going into the fourth quarter, the score was 9-7, I believe. And then our defense just turned it up a notch at home and gave the home crowd something to watch, guys. That is going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please smash that like button. It really does help me out a lot. I've been working very hard trying to get these out quickly for you guys. I hope you're enjoying the season so far. And, man, things are looking good for us. Hopefully we can keep it up as we continue. Thanks, guys. Later.